How's she going, my son, and welcome back to Hardcore Magic Maker, Lichdom Battlemage. So, when we last left off, I had just finished the first boss after one unsuccessful attempt, unfortunately, and got ourselves a bunch of loot and access to the fourth sigil. Now, I didn't pick it, because I want to flip through them with you. I mean, obviously, this is a recording, so you guys can't actually give me any commentary. I have been told the Necromancy rune is really good, back when I first pitched this series. So, or sigil. It's magic doodad. Magic chummy jigger. Same thing. I've heard that the Necromancy one is pretty good, so I thought I'd give it a go. Oh wait, do I have to fight the boss again? I think I might have to fight the boss again, guys. I mean, I proved I could do it anyway, so moot point. Also, might as well pop these tree pimples. There's stuff in them. Hey, pop it! Come on, pop it! Was the fireball dying, like, just before it? Yeah, the fireball was dying just before it hit them. That's a tease. You gotta remember you can break stuff to get things. In this. Not much, but, you know. Oh, he's there again. Is he? No, he's not. The things are there like he is, but he's not. Okay, that's good. Hope I didn't bug out something. Give me the thing!
You did well, Dragon. The etheria you gathered from Rogiro now gives you the ability to fast travel between vortex pools.
Useful.
There are limitations. You may only travel between pools you've activated.
There's always a catch, right? That's fine. Roth?
Yes?
Rogiro's dead, but you promised me Shax. Where is he?
I believe you are ready. Come, let us plan.
Okay, so we have new sigils. I've tried lightning on my own time. I didn't like it. It might be decent later on, but it didn't seem to start very good. It might scale really well. We have corruption. Corruption sigil causes the target to become infected with parasites. The spell's attunement dramatically changes how the spell behaves. Okay, there's necromancy. It's the dark art of commanding the dead. A potent necromancer conjures unliving minions to fight his battles for him. Delirium. Delirium spells focus on mind control. They don't do damage directly, instead causing enemies to do damage to others or even themselves. That sounds fun. And phase. Phase sigil warp space and time around the space. Bleh. Phase sigil warps space and even time around the target. It may translocate an enemy, tear him apart with the forces of distortion. These all sound pretty good, but I'm going to go with the advice I was given by someone else who had played the game and go with the necromancy one. I do like the summoning. I do love minion summoning in games.
Revenge is easy, but making things better, that's tricky. With the power of the reliquary, the dragon's real work begins. I'm not sure why he was chosen to be the dragon, or what our mutual benefactor has in mind. I do know that Roth has promised us both something. Retribution. As much as it pains me, this dragon and I will work together for now. I'll be his eyes and ears. Our first target? Count Shax, the man who took everything from us.
Baron von Hitler
Roth
Satan.
says that Shax is tied to the cult of Malthus, an ancient pack of bastards we all thought were dead. Their depravity runs as deep as the snows of the Grey Teeth Mountains. If Shax is in charge, I can believe it. I just hope this dragon is as good as Roth says he is.
And if not, hey, I'm immortal. I can just keep trying. Yep. Any day now. Yeah, I think me old machine needs a bit of love. That or I need a new machine, either way. Okay, so we actually have access to another sigil. So, since I said I didn't like the ice, I'm going to switch it out for the Necromancy. Although I'm going to... Can I, like, switch which one's which? I have to do a little roundabout. I have to go like that. I have to go like that. Have to go like that. There we go.
You are doing well, Dragon. So far.
So far. Look, I saw those echoes of the other dragon. What happened to her?
There have been many dragons over the years.
And what, you, can't keep track of them?
I remember each one. But there is always a need for another.
Tell me straight. Why me?
I looked for one with the ability to harness magic. I chose you, and you haven't disappointed me yet. The previous dragon laid the groundwork. You will succeed where she did not.
I'm no crusader. I just want revenge.
As you wish.
Okay, so... New sigil, new things to play with. Although, first of all, we should figure out what the heck it does. Oh, that is a sick visual. Oh, I saw Goopy. Oh! It's like I tucked my hands into somebody and just ripped their guts out. Ugh. That's an awesome sound. Okay, what was it? Let's have this one. Just freaking fart on arrival. Wait, it starts with a destruction... Is that a destruction AoE? Yeah, it's a destruction AoE. But it has a control shield and a mastery normal attack? Well, that's really complicated. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Hang on, hang on. Oh, okay, so that's a mark. I want to see the whole thing. Let me see the whole thing, damn it. Okay, here we go. Enemies hit by a normal necromancy spell are marked, and your summoned minions will attack them. Enemies hit by a critical necromancy spell are marked, and will summon an undead minion upon death. And there's a 24% chance of summoning any one of these 4 dudes that all sound pretty cool, but I don't know what they do. Okay. Destruction attuned. Doesn't look like any of these spells actually do damage. So I'm going to have to do the old 1-2 where I go to... I'll practice in the first area. Is this the start or is that the boss? Oops. Because I don't want to start at the boss. I want to start at the beginning again. Because I have to get that extra loot chummy as well. Okay, this is the first area.
What?
Yeah, because look, this guy's even alive again, so...
Damn it!
This is a little jarring how the plot replays itself. Because, like... And these happen again. Skip it.
Bitch, how did he vanish like that?
Bitch? Oh, that timing was perfect. Like, I mean, this game has the dungeon crawler element of, you know, repeating encounters to get more loot to grind.
Son of a...
But, like, did it have to replay the plot again? I don't think so. Okay. Hold F... Wait, hang on. What did that say? Where'd he go? Something about retaining the minion. Okay, go kill him! Murder! Not digging this guy with the mace. For one thing, he doesn't fucking hit him.
Just harvested Etheria. The essence of the fallen. Use it to
Okay,
craft
keep a
new
crossbow guy.
spells.
What happened to my other guy? Do they just fade out over time? Meh. I'm not sure what's going on. If it's the essence of the fallen, then why am I getting it out of random tree blisters? Oh, they vanish when I'm out of combat. Oh, that's cool. Save on processing a little bit, I guess. And I get a sword and shield, dude. See how you do. Go get him. Ooh, yeah, they're not doing terrible damage. Aimed Nova, wow. Nice luck, nice lucky grab there. So the basis of it looks like when you necromancy, you target for your mobs, and you also get more mobs. It only looks like you only have 3 of them at a time. Ah, yeah. I know how to spell. Go away. Now, what does this do exactly? Because it's a destruction tune, but I don't think it actually does direct damage, does it? What the hell is this thing? Why do I have a skull near me? What are you doing? Are you helping me? I don't know what you're doing. Ah, go away. Oh, is that the bone armor? Okay, so actually you stick around then. So I guess that's just there to show me that the armor is still intact. It eats bullets for me, I guess. I don't know. This is a completely new element to me in this game, so I'm completely stumped. You're seeing this blind, ladies and gentlemen. One of the few games on this channel I do play blind. Because, well, it's pretty new still, and I never played it before, so that's a blind playthrough, right? It's like a friggin' mushroom cloud. Go get him, boys. Okay, so that does do direct damage, I think. That or that was the dude shooting me. So I have 4 dudes now, but it says I can only retain 3 of them, so does that mean I only start with 3 at the beginning of the next fight, I wonder? Science must be done! And by that I mean magic. But any significantly analyzed magic is no different than science. Blister. Little loot blisters. Puking pustules, achievement progress, 10 of 20. Yeah, so that is a thing you're supposed to do. You guys don't see my Steam achievement chummies, but, you know, they're there. Shoot the dude up there! I've got 4... I've got 4 dudes. I think some of them, like, must decay over time or something. I'm not sure. Have to look some stuff up, I guess. Come on, shoot him. Thank you. And he turns into another crossbow dude. Although so far I am impressed with how powerful it is. The Necromancy effect is doing tons of work. Anything that gives you extra bodies on a battlefield in an RPG type game, particularly one that's active instead of turn-based, is usually a pretty good thing. Because in a turn-based game, you do run into the possibility of clogging the battlefield up too much and actually screwing with yourself as much as the enemy. But with an active game, I mean, again, unless the mobs can get in each other's way, you're usually pretty good. Ooh, homing missile. Wait, homing missile? Hello. Hello. What's your name, beautiful? How do you level these anyway? It doesn't say... Hang on, hang on. How do you level this? Damage enemies, okay. I guess that just counts for minion damage and stuff too. Okay, so... Panicked Missile. 26 damage on last pip. Hypermage lives! I have to do Hypermage in this now at some point. 9% homing ability. I guess you can actually spec to make the homing of your spells better. That's good. That's good. Damage dealt while stationary. Okay, that's what the aimed effect is, I guess. Homing missile. 12 plus 12 homing ability. Yeah, okay. Okay. Don't know if I want to upgrade the Necromancy spell yet. I'm kind of just chilling with the base spell for now, just to learn it, how it works. See what makes it tick. Doesn't do direct damage. Is that a thing I can pop? No, that's just stained glass. Like, from this angle, it looked like the starting of one of those big loot bubbles. Ow. Yeah, go fight the minions. Don't shoot me, shoot the minions. I mean, I'm glad the minions will attack things even when you're not actively aiming at them. With, you know, marking them with the goopy disease thing. There you go. And I'm thanking Christ that they clearly label your dudes with the big blue aura around them so you don't waste your time accidentally shooting them. Because that would just suck. I guess those pustule chummies don't respawn. So that's good to know. That's good to know. Upgrade for Necromancy. Faster charge, faster... What? That's the same effect! What? Well, I'm gonna use that then. Since the game is so adamant I use it, that gives me the option to do it twice. I'm not sure what the hell that was about. If that's a bug, someone let me know, but I don't think it's supposed to be. Bleh. Why did it go after that one? The other one was right here, look at it. Oh, that's probably why. Here. Ooh, a blue. Area of the Arcanist. Don't know what that... Oh yeah, the bridge we can't cross because we don't have flying magic. Because we're a very simple wizard. We're the blunt force trauma of magic. Which is what a lot of games turn wizards into, which always kind of bugs me a little bit. I've mentioned it before. Ow. Bears a little repeating. Oh, it was the goop coming out of the thing hurt me, I guess. But you know, like when a wizard is nothing more than a magical damage dealer. I mean, for a lot of games you can't really make them anything else. But like, having magic just to do cool stuff that isn't blowing people up with fireballs. You know, that's always fun. That's always fun. That's why I love them in Dungeons & Dragons. Arguably, it's what makes them kind of ridiculously powerful, because they start being the character that can solve any problem. You know, they're literally Batman when they get to high enough levels. Give them one rest period to prepare the right spells, and they can deal with anything. Which I don't mind, really. Because the idea is that you're supposed to throw encounters at the wizard he can't prepare for. That's how you deal with them. But of course, then you've got the... But unfortunately, there's some problems with 3rd edition in particular, D&D, where... you know, they were just ridiculously overpowered anyway. And yet, I say that like it's a problem, but the real problem being that some classes weren't usable in a game with a wizard. You know, some games weren't usable with a wizard in the party because the wizard would just outclass them. Like, for example, a fighter. God, the poor 3rd edition fighter. He, you know, the wizard... You know, at the start, the fighter kept the wizard alive. Because the wizard is a carry class in the utmost description of the term. It does not function very well at level 1, but it is amazing at level 20. The fighter helps get him to, like, level, I don't know, 7? 8, maybe? And at that point, the wizard can practically summon something that's better at fighting than the fighter. So at that point, why do we need the fighter anymore? Barring the occasional anti-magic situation. Which, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but, you know, it's not something you plan a class around. Or you shouldn't have to, anyway. What was I stuck on? I think I was stuck on a rock. No. While they're busy fighting with those ones, I'll throw a few spells of my own around. There we go. Oh, it didn't kill him. Ow! My face. And we're good. I wonder if my spell stats make the Necromancy minions better. Like, if I... do they have their own stats, or do they have... Or are they just directly tied to my spells that are of the Necromancy sigil? That's probably how that works. So does that mean each of them, depending on where they're summoned from, have different stats? Something I'd have to science. We would have to test. Guys, I just tried to zoom in like I was playing Warframe, and I have a gun. God, I don't even play that game that much anymore, and yet the motor memory, the muscle memory is so fucking deep. I mean, most shooter games you right-click with a gun to zoom in, so I mean, it's not that exclusive. And right as I say, playing Warframe, one of my friends' list is playing Warframe figures, and you know, so it's not unusual to think, oh, I'm shooting something and I need to aim at a target long range. I should right-click to zoom in. But that's not what it does in this game. Right-click is how you prepare... Well, right-click by default is the block. And right-click with... right-click with the left-click is the AoE. Man, the minions are tough. I don't even know if they can die, strictly speaking. Like, I've not seen them run out. I've not seen them get killed. So, like, I'm kind of curious. Can they even die? Or are they just as immortal as I am? Well, in the sense, as long as I'm alive, they're alive. Or do they, and you know, they fall apart if I get killed. Which, I mean, would make sense, obviously. Come on. Gotta go around the long way and try on the other side, I think. Can I get over there? Yeah, I can get over there. Yeah, I gotta do it from over here. The roots are in the way. The hitbox on the roots is a little too big. That or the hitbox on my fireball. Either way. And we got another blue. Dissolving Destruction. Sounds lovely. I'll do a little more spell upgrading off camera, but we got a new element today, so we're just gonna studying the basics first. You gotta learn to crawl before you learn to walk, you know? So you gotta learn how to make baby skeletons before you make full-size skeletons? I don't know. That analogy falls apart pretty hard when you're talking about necromancy, but you know what I mean. Nope. Achievement get puking pustules. Sounds lovely. I notice I'm actually missing a lot of some of the side plot. So I guess maybe not all the plot gets reloaded. But, it is weird that any of the plot gets reloaded, though, because he's already dead. Like, just give me the random encounters and be about my business. Let me get in there. There we go. Jeez, awfully particular. Yeah, that's what was doing damage to me earlier. Those things are full of acid or something, I don't know. Full of something unpleasant. And it doesn't look like they respawn. Does not look like they respawn. Because I remember this is where I popped that first one when I realized, oh, those things can be shot for loot. Yeah, it was that one right there. So I'm like, oh, hey. That's a thing that can happen. And I immediately began to explore with fire. Yeah, anyway. I'm at a save point. We're 25 minutes in. I think that's enough for now. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Twitter's in the description as usual. There will be and has been a subscription button on the screen somewhere. The Necromancy sigil is fun. And like I said, in any game where you can make disposable dudes, particularly an active game where, you know, keeping yourself alive involves things not paying attention to you as much, they're handy. Summon minions are always very good value for your mana, your energy, your money, whatever you're summoning them with. The souls of your enemies, it doesn't matter. It's very good value getting summoned minions. It's one of the reasons why necromancers are often seen as the big bad guys in a lot of fantasy things, because that's a scary power. Like even in the literal sense of holy shit, this guy can control the dead and the souls of the departed and yada yada yada. But just in the literal math of fighting this guy is a losing battle in a war of attrition, because every time we lose a dude, he gets another one. You know, it's just like the simple math of the situation makes it scary, as well as the actual spoopy nature of it. You know? I mean, the spoopy nature makes it really scary, but, you know. It's the numbers battle that you're losing every time you fight a necromancer. Unless you actually kill him, basically. That's what it boils down to. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and ciao for now.